Hi, if anyone is there, hello. Please, for the love of God, if anyone is there, confirm with me whether this is actually working or not. I'm actually at my parents' house and I don't know if the internet will work for sprints. So, let me know. I'm not really looked today, but it's fine. It keeps doing that weird symbol thing. So if it's not working, please do let me know. Sorry, I promise I'm not going to be obnoxious and play with my hair the whole sprint. I'm going to enjoy it for this first minute, I promise. After that, I will not just play with my hair the entire time. But yeah, please confirm whether this is working or not. And say hello if you're new here, because I might have some new people. I don't know, but if I do have some new people, introduce yourself. Welcome to my channel. And it's lovely to meet you. If you're a regular here, I love you. Probably. I'm not sure that person. There was a person recently that I can't remember what it was. I should have taken a picture, but they commented something mean, what are you doing? This is so boring. We don't love that person. But I suppose if you come on here and you don't know what's happening and you're just looking at me doing absolutely nothing during a sprint, it's probably kind of boring. I mean, it's probably boring for everyone. But yeah, hi. I'm wearing my hang on. I'm wearing my, just gonna make sure I don't actually just pull up my whole shirt. I'm wearing my shirt. I actually really love it. I love the color. I'm probably gonna just wear this all the time. So what's everyone doing? I am going to be making a cake during the sprints. Right now, I'm trying to make a very bad, silly, photo, what are they called? Photo story, PowerPoint of terrible werewolf pictures. Oh god, this one zoomed up on this guy's crotch. So I'm just trying to get that finished to play during the sprints because I thought that would be funny. Of course, I always think of things just before I start, and it's wow, you gave yourself 10 minutes to do this when this probably would normally take 2 hours. Why are you like this? But I thought of it now because I was looking for a timer that's copyright free or ambience. I feel like ambience is a bit fancier for me. And I couldn't find anything, of course, so I was I'll just put a bunch of dumb pictures together. So I'm trying to get that done in time. It probably won't be ready for it's definitely not going to be ready for the first sprint, but hopefully the next one. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing that, making a cake, and I'm going to be listening to, as you can see, a bad Waichu's Reverse Harem Werewolf book, which is kind of basically what I've been doing, and I want to blame Nell, but Nell technically hasn't made me do this. I've chosen to do this. Don't ask me why. So I'm going to some indie book events next year for one's called Rare and one is called A Romantic Affair, and they are for indie romance. And A Romantic Affair is pretty small, not many authors going. Well, there's authors going, but they don't have a lot of books, and barely any have audiobooks, which is basically how I read, because I'm busy, I'm not doing anything important, but I'm busy. I'm trying to get the picture to load so I can show you, but it's not loading. Oh, there it is. So this author's going to that event where there's not many people with audiobooks. Also, yes, my screen is very cracked. I just don't look at it. So this is kind of what I've been reading for this readathon, and they are not they're a book. They exist. So that's what I'm probably going to be listening to during these sprints. So this one, I don't know. Does anyone read werewolf shifter romance books? the whole like kind of like Omegaverse, so there's like alphas and betas and everything. If anyone here reads them, when they say that people are like brothers, like the werewolves are brothers, are they actually brothers, or are they like brothers, like a werewolf pack thing? They call the boys in their pack brothers, or are they actually blood related brothers? Because both the two I've read, it's been a chick with 5 brothers, and that while they don't do anything to each other, they're sometimes watching or both doing stuff at the same time, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I reading this? So I don't know. Is that like a thing? Because it's probably, I feel like they are blood related, because I feel like there's a scene where they meet the parents. But I guess I'm just like, no, it's like a werewolf thing, because I don't want them to actually be brothers. I don't know why I'm pushing myself through to read this. They're also so long, but it gets lots of points, so that's something. But let's say hello. Hello. Hi. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here. I normally get like 4 people. Hi. What are you all getting up to? I love you. I love you. That's great. You're allowed to say it. It's fine. So good. I can always rely on you. I can't actually stay because I'm on my way home, but I'll be back. You're not home? Are you okay? Why are you not home? Drive safe. Well, get back home safely. I'm going to be watching YouTube and relaxing. Maybe reading a bit of Older by Jennifer Hartman. I've never read a Jennifer Hartman. They scare me. What are you watching on YouTube? Are you watching Super Eye Patch Wolf? It's the only like white man Meredith's ever been obsessed with. Okay, that's not true. Teenage Meredith was obsessed with many white men, but lately, no. But I love Super Eye Patch Wolf. I probably talk about him every stream, so that was just my quota for the day. So now I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's 1 a.m., so I'll probably pass out soon. All good. Thanks for joining. Yeah, like by the time I got to the sprint sheet, all the like daytime sprints that I could make were taken. Because I live in Australia, so my daytime, if it's a weekday, except every second Friday, I am working. So there wasn't many days that I could sprint at a time where people outside of Australia could join. But I'm happy I'll get a few of you before you go to bed. So thanks for joining. But I also advocate for sleep. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hey. I'm finishing up the last volume of Platinum End. Ooh. I like that it's the last volume and it's called Platinum End. Like it's the end. I don't know why I do this. Hi. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, hydrate. And go to the toilet 20 million times a day. That's me. If I drink enough, I'm like constantly going to the toilet. I hate it. But then either I'm doing that or I'm just dehydrated and dying. So, ugh. Very nice. What are you reading? Are you reading a Reverse Harem werewolf book? Is that someone going to one of the events? Honestly, there's so many people, I can't remember them all. And there's so many people with like the same name. Like there's so many Jades. It's like, why are there so many people called Jade going to this event? There's another one that there's heaps of, but I can't remember. Hey, thank you. I like panicked because I was like, we're doing this in the host chat. I was like, oh my God, did I like mug up the conversion? Did I like invade your spot? Because it's like my worst nightmare. Thankfully, I didn't. But I did tell Nicole she could have kept sprinting. So if you're like, this is lame compared to Nicole, I do apologize. I am a downgrade for sure. The others might be okay. I don't know. There's actually definitely potential here. I think it's just I don't really like these kind of books. So I think she has potential, like just not these books, maybe I should switch to a different one because she's got a lot of shifter books. But lately, I just want a complete series when I start them. So this is a trilogy, so I kind of want to read the whole trilogy, but they're so long and awful. So I don't know, man. Thank you. I'm going to go and get some snacks. We'll be back a bit later. All good. Can't wait to hear what snacks you get. I actually really want a snack now. I got to make a cake though. Depends on the book. I should have joined them, but I slept in really late. And then by the time I got up, I was like really busy. And then I went to set these up and I was like, oh God, there's been people sprinting, which of course there's always people sprinting. Right? They probably do, and I just like zoned out because this book's kind of boring, but I don't feel like they do. They just go, oh, they're brothers. But I'm pretty sure in this one I'm reading now, she met the parents, and I'm pretty sure it was the parents of all of them, all 5. And that's like another thing. I feel like in these books, there's like 5 love interests, and that's a lot of people to like characterize, you know? So a lot of the time I'm just like, I have no idea who this person is. I couldn't tell you what differentiates them. But it was really funny because in this one of them is differentiated from the fact that when he realized she was their maid, he instantly wanted to take her skydiving. So his defining trait is that he wants to take her skydiving. So I'm really happy that I can differentiate one of them because he wanted to take her skydiving. But I can also differentiate another one in this one because he's a dick. Like actually scum. So it's like, oh wow. So cool. Like one's absolute trash and one like skydiving. Wasn't really the whole he likes skydiving, like he wanted to take her skydiving. That was like the first thing he thought. I don't know why, but I feel like the camera quality is better than normal, and I'm really horrified by seeing so much of my face this clear. I'm just like, no, they are usually talking about the pack. In some cases they are related, but rarely. Okay, maybe they're not, because that would make this a lot more palatable, because I'm like, oh God. Right? I literally just go, I'm just gonna pretend that that's not a thing, and I'm just gonna pretend it's not happening. Do you miss my face? Because the last time you saw it was Professor Mervyn, not me. I've missed your face too, though, even though I've seen it often in your videos because you haven't like disappeared like me. I know you're really busy at the moment though, so I appreciate you popping by. Literally. Aaron leaving the house. I have nothing specific. I'll be watching. Well, watch Super Eye Patch Wolf. Do it. His videos are often like movie length. But it's fine. He's got a really good one about being a YouTube creator, which I just basically tell everybody to watch because I find it really inspiring, about encouraging you to do it for fun and to appreciate your own art, and everyone's own, you know, art and creativity has value whether it's acknowledged by a large number of people or not. It has meaning because you enjoy it, and that is like the moral of the video, but it goes through a lot of other crazy stuff. I'm such a simp for this random YouTuber that I'll probably forget about in 2 months. Perpetual magic today, and now I'm reading Mirror Side. Ooh, you're on Team Human, right? You're the team everybody hates because you're winning. Love it. But are there any werewolves here? I wish I'd dressed up. I feel like for one sprint I need to dress up. If you saw in the thumbnail that horrible filter of me in the moon, I really wish that I could get that filter on this. That would be so hilarious. I'd probably take it off because it drives mad, but hi Jamie. I'm always grateful for Aussie sprint hosts because I am a US night owl. Ooh, well, if you want any recommendations, let me know. Sash Reeds, who's here at the moment, sprints pretty late. Ren used to sprint. I don't know if you plan to get back into sprinting, Ren, but Ren also sprints during the day. But I guess that still works for you. But if it was like late night sprinters, although probably late would be too late. I don't know. But if you want some more Aussies that sprint, I can send some. I can pop them in the comments. They're all going to be my friends though. So just PSA. So, is that what PSA? What does PSA mean? Sounds like I'm saying piss. I'm not. I'm trying to sound smart. I need to go to Dan Murphy's to pick up wine for tonight. Oh my gosh, you're getting drunk tonight. Beautiful. Wish I was. I'm alone with my parents though, so it'll probably be a bit weird because they wouldn't get drunk with me. So I would just be drunk and they wouldn't be, and it would be really awkward. I'm reading an old print arc. Ooh, nice. At least you're getting to it. At least you're getting to your arcs. I think I've only ever got like 4 arcs and I read them all. But I read them all because I got so stressed and anxious about it. So then I was like, I'm never doing this again. One of them was my friend's book though, so that one was different. But the other 3 were from, was it Nick Alley? 2 of them were manga, by the way. No reading for me, trying to finish organizing my shelf. I hope I'm sorry about that. As I said, I'm at my parents', so I don't know how the internet's going to go. Please let me know if I'm back. I've actually unhauled like half my books. Like I'm not even kidding. I'm like unhauled pretty much like nearly everything. I don't know if it's because I'm going through a really, really horrible time. So I'm just like wanting to feel some control over the situation. So I'm like, I'll just get rid of books. I really hope I don't regret it, but I've gotten rid of like half my book collection. I wish I'd done videos, but they were kind of manic episodes. So I wasn't really in the mood to film. And they're gone now. I just donated them. I was like, I don't even want to like deal with trying to sell them. I've still got some I could try and sell. Like I've got some that are like the original indie versions that are out of print now kind of thing, which I'm like, oh, maybe I should try and make some money off that because I'm a terrible person. Or I could just like send it to someone for free that really wants it. I could be nice and do that. Right? Cute. Public service announcement. Oh, yeah. So I feel like it fit. Kind of. Really. Thank you. Yeah. So you probably want people to sprint around this time? You probably know Brooklyn because Brooklyn sprints around this time. Who else sprints around this time? I feel like a lot of people, it's in the afternoon after work. I don't know. Okay. I haven't, from like my family, not from anyone from BookTube. I have not, but books that like my family gave me when I was younger, yeah, I've unhauled some of them. But no one on, like no one that's given me a book from BookTube. But most of the time my wish list of books that I already really loved and just want a copy of. There are some people have gotten me that I've read that haven't been great. So normally I would have unhauled them, but I didn't because I feel terrible. Put my name in for lots of Goodreads giveaways sometimes. I still have a bunch of arcs for that. We don't really have them in Australia. Like the Goodreads giveaways don't really include Australia, which is very sad. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of other people that sprint around that time. There's definitely like Aussies that sprint more to cater to the US time, and then there's people like me who are just like, I have no time and I'm exhausted, so I'm just going to sprint in the evening for me, which the rest of the world is asleep. but at least I can sprint. I definitely fall into that category, but I'm sprinting a bit early today, which is nice. Because normally I can't. Well, I can, but there's already other people sprinting, so I just don't. I'm like, we don't need mine in there. Here in Brooklyn's in Crystals, if I'm up late enough. Very nice. I don't know who some of those people are, but I'm sure they're delightful. Okay. I don't know how long we're going to sprint for today. Maybe 45 to start with. I can't go super late just because I'm at my parents'. And if my dad came in and saw me doing this, I mean, I'm in the bedroom and I don't think he would just like come in, but he'll probably be like, why is Meredith talking to herself? I would shrivel up and die of embarrassment. So there's that. I'm just going to put the Pomodoro cat on for now. But as I said, I am getting that amazing photo story up for the next one. So we can keep in theme. Are there any werewolves here? Any werewolves here? Go. Oh! Hang on, I need to change. I need to change all this stuff. Because we are doing a different vibe. Because it was bright colors and that's not werewolf colors. We need like dark and scary for werewolf. Werewolf cat. We're going great. I mean, I actually don't know where we are, like overall, but I feel like we're going pretty well. We're having a great time. That's what matters. And there's been no arguments in the Discord, which makes me happy. I know. I was like, I keep like expecting you to appear going pack, pack, pack. But you're not there. But you're there in my heart. Maybe I just need to go Ren says pack, pack, pack. Okay. Does 45 sound good? Probably lose a lot of people in this first sprint, as in they're leaving, they're not dying. I feel like saying losing people sounds very morbid. But yeah, if you stick around, we'll chat after. But happy reading productivity. Is that working now? Sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. It went flat while I was out. I went out for a few minutes and it went flat. I didn't even know it was running out of charge. Whoops. It looks so bad. I need to fix this angle. I don't know how. For anyone that's just joined this sprint, I'm not actually at my house. I'm at my parents', so I've got to figure out a decent setup on this bed. Hang on, the charger just unplugged. Okay. I think it's charging. Okay. So yeah, how did everybody go? Like that hasn't really done much. I got the photo story done, so we can have that during the next sprint of terrible werewolf pictures. And then I started making the cake, so I'll be able to put that in the oven during the next sprint. Very good. And then I didn't listen to anything. I should have, but I completely forgot. So sorry, Team Werewolf, I didn't read. I will read in the next one, I promise. I promise you all. I'm just going to find my headphones, actually. So I don't think my mum wants to listen to this awful book that I'm reading. I don't know where my phone is, or that's there. Okay. Okay. Hi, continuing my trip through the String of Pearls. Sweeney Todd. Is that based on a book? I didn't know there was a Sweeney Todd book. I thought it was the musical. I have to stop putting it down for any amount of time because time's to read again. 1860s English. Oh yeah, good job. I wouldn't even be able to read it probably. You do love naps. Hi, thanks for joining. And thanks for joining. Hello. Hi. Hoping to finish to be taught if fortunate. Very nice. What are you journaling? Welcome back. How was your drive? I didn't bring a curse. You are the curse. Here, I thought StreamYard yeeted you out. No, my laptop yeeted me out. Same thing, I still wasn't there. I wrote probably 3 pages. Thought I'm a bit hungry. What are you going to eat? Let us know. Since I dropped in like 5 minutes before the end of the sprint. Journal a bit. Very nice. I couldn't tell you weren't still talking. I don't know what that's in reference to, but I'm sure it was a sick burn. You're reading for me, just procrastinating while avoiding sleep. We love having you here, but sleep is also important, so I will always promote sleep if that's possible. Also, the internet thing keeps coming up in the corner, so is this really bad quality? Let me look. Because, like, I don't know what the internet is like. I don't think it's, like, super good, to be honest. Got to page 153. Made food, ancient hair pasta from a box kit with frozen peas to cool it down fast, and Chardonnay left over. Ooh, very nice. Peas are so good, hey. I love peas. Like a love a vegetable. I feel really boring since I'm talking about vegetables. I apologize. I've got to work on updating my spreadsheet. Ooh. What spreadsheet? Around 50 pages and got ready for bed. Very nice. Finished organizing my shelves. I love some of them, but some are just, it's fine, I can't be bothered anymore. Yeah. Maybe you can go back to them later, but I know that mood of I have to get it all done now and I can't be bothered doing it. So what I'm going to do is going to be very low quality instead of just waiting until I had more energy later to do it. So yeah, I feel that. But I get to see your shows in person in a few months. Oh my gosh, so exciting. You should just vandalize them. I'm joking, we're not going to vandalize them. Please let me still stay at your house. It was definitely a book. I didn't know it too until I got a song for Read the Beat Step 3, and it's literally when you thought, that is crazy. It's a surprise who the person is, I'm assuming, but if it isn't, let me know who it was. Otherwise, we'll wait and find out. Not journaling anything in particular. It's mostly daily thing I do, like sweeping up the cobwebs. Very nice. I always would like to be that kind of person that does journaling, but it doesn't stick, unfortunately. I was actually driving, just getting Uber. You don't drive, right? I just assumed you were getting a bus or a taxi or something. Because I don't think you drive, do you? In my head, you don't drive, but I don't know if you do. I added I added 2 tiny pieces of serrano pepper to my pasta mix, even though the pepper tasted pretty mild and it was spicy. I'm super white and everything is spicy to me, so it's probably very spicy. Oh, no, I really want steak. Because I'm at my parents', my mom's going to cook tea. I don't have to cook tea, and it's probably going to be really good. But I'm making the cake, the dessert. I was saying that your yapping is just as boring as a blank screen. Very sick and good and clever burn for sure, and very creative. Yeah, damn, you got me there. I'm never going to recover. I may as well just leave now. But I responded with a very creative, original, funny joke. We're on fire today. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I have anything else to say about vegetables. I just recently have been like, peas are good. That's about it. My master database of TBR spreadsheet. I picked up library holds when I was out, so they obviously had to be entered right away. Look at you, so organized. What books did you get? I have a book from the library that I haven't returned for like months. I can't function for some reason when it comes to the library. I just forget about the books and then I get anxiety and just don't return them for ages. And it's just this cycle, and I don't know why I'm like this. Probably force you to read some of my manga. You don't need to force. I love manga. I'm just like, I don't read it much now. But if you had met me like 12, 13 years ago, it was like my personality. So we met, unfortunately, when I'm out of that space. But by I mean that space, it was literally my life. It was very sad. But I still really like reading it. I want to read more. I just never get to it. Yeah. It is not, it's not, I mean, I drive for work, but yeah, like even yesterday driving to my parents, there was 2 incidences of people driving really weirdly and dangerously that very much stressed me out. So yeah, it's not fun. You're pleased to know I'm definitely going to pick up Spy Family manga. Oh, I really want to read that one. That's one I really want to read. I did get that out of the library and then never read it and returned it late. Also, why's my nose red? What is going on? I haven't left the house, so it's not sunburn. Yeah, and original and creative. Everyone is blessed to know us. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like going in to return the books because I feel like I'm being annoying, and it's just, I think I've talked about it before. It's just a cycle. So that's why I like buying books or Libby app, because that way it just gets automatically returned. I don't have to see and talk to anyone. And most of my reading is audiobooks, so yeah. Same. There's many videos I would love from Erin, but Erin just won't give it to us, you know. They all sound like the kind of books that I can picture you reading, the ones that I know of, but even if I don't know them, the title sounds like something you'd like. Pick up the child. Hopefully we'll be back before you mini sprints. Yeah, I'm not sure how long. I'm not going to be going super long, so but I don't know how long you're going to be gone. But hopefully, thanks for joining anyway. I keep saying I will make a video on them, and then I don't because I'm crap. There's so many videos we want from you, and then you never post them. Yeah. I don't really watch a lot of anime though because I don't really like watching stuff. I usually will read it. So I'd probably read it. But there's like a few animes I've watched. I really like the ones that involve like music because then you get to hear the music. But yeah. But in saying like I don't like watching stuff, I watched Raya and the Last Dragon like probably the 5th or 6th time, and I was like sobbing. I know that movie is not very popular, but I love it. I was just sobbing. This was like last week, and I was like, why am I sobbing over a kids movie? But I just can't. It's just it's so good. It just makes me all it's so like bittersweet and hopeful and innocent and pure. It just makes me cry, you know. Hi Libby. 3 horror books and a non-fiction book about horror. Checks out. Congrats! I don't know if you can say what job it is, but what like area of work. Don't like docs or reveal, but what kind of area is it? That's really exciting though. Congrats. It's been a long time. Hey. Oh, I'm so happy. That's great. I hope it's a nice job too, but I guess at this point it's just, you'll take whatever you can get. And we have all been there. I have been there myself. You just take whatever you're able to get. Yeah, it is. Congrats. I don't know what that's referring to. The job. Okay. Sorry, I hate my hair today. I thought it looks. For people that sprint, do you ever like look at your hair and like your appearance in the mirror and you go, "Oh my god, I look so cute," and then you go on sprints and you're like, "I look awful." That's how I feel. Okay, that still looks terrible, but I feel better. Oh, I feel like it still looks bad. Sorry, I'm being very egotistical. But the stress levels, yeah, definitely. It's a bit about, but nice. Is that like coding? Coding? How was it? How was the last volume? And then how was the entire series? Some days I'm like, I look great. Yeah. Yeah. When you go out and you feel like super great, you're like, I look so hot. And then someone takes a picture and sends it to you, and you were like, oh my God, I look terrible. I love that. Coding's good. Coding's like good money, right? I guess that is kind of a more niche industry, so I guess it makes a little bit more sense why it took a while, because I thought Adrian was just applying for like literally everything. But yeah, oh, I'm so relieved though, and yeah, it should be good pay. Really, my hair affects how I feel a lot. Yeah, mine doesn't really, but when I'm looking at my face on the screen, it definitely does because I'm just staring at my face. Alrighty, well, we might do another sprint. Let me think. I'm really bad at math. What time would we come back if we did a 45-minute sprint? That would be 10 past? Would it be 10 past? All the previous times he has been looking, it didn't take this long, but the market for developer jobs has been really bad this year. Oh, okay. That's no good. Okay, well, we're thinking the same thing, so it's probably close. The series was spectacular, but these last 2 volumes were a bit disappointing. Lame. Sorry about that. I feel like ending series must be really hard because they're often not done very well. I feel like the start is probably like the easiest, and then like the middle is probably really hard as well, and then ending, it would be hard to make it appeal to everybody and satisfy everyone, I guess, and tie up all the loose ends. It would be hard. Okay, I need to figure out how to present my slideshow. Yeah, no, I've talked a bit, definitely. I might just go to there. My slideshow goes for 48 minutes, so that should be fine. So yeah, I'm going to change that. Thank you for that. Let's do that. And present. I hope you loved my beautiful. Oh, it's not coming up. Oh, window. Oh. Oh my god, it's so blurry. I love it. There's no sound, by the way. It's just pictures. So we will chat at 15 past. Just there we go. Is that gonna? Yeah. Okay. I hope you enjoy. Okay, we will chat in 45, a little bit over. Bye. Lol. I like removed myself. My dad just got here. That's great. Just give me a minute to be egotistical. How did we all go? I finished the cake. They're in the tins. It's a carrot cake with the cream cheese frosting. It's really good. I've made it before. Here. Sorry. There they are. And there's me doing a peace sign. I'm pretty excited. So in the next sprint, I will make the. Maybe I'll make the frosting. I don't know because I need to let the cake settle, like cool down, and I don't think the frosting takes a while. So I might just leave that for a bit, and maybe I'll actually read because I forgot to put my audiobook on. I'm sorry. Poor Team Werewolf literally have like the worst co-host on your team. But I will read in this next one because I don't really have anything to do. I have stuff to do, but hopefully I'll remember to actually put an audiobook on. So yeah, what did you think of the video? Did you like the pictures? I mean, you were probably all, being productive, but if you ever glanced up and saw a funny picture, I hope you liked it. I spent a good half hour on it. Lana! How are you, Lana? I need to actually read in the next one. Mood. Started a book, got almost an hour in, decided to DNF, then chose another book. Oh, what were you reading? Because you just finished that series. What did you pick up now? Oh, here. Girl Giant and the Monkey King. Is that what you DNF'd? Never heard of that. I'm assuming you didn't like it if you DNF'd. Yeah, me too. I didn't used to, but I do now. I think I would need nice frosting though. I think without nice frosting it would be a bit bland because I'm not a huge fan of nuts and stuff. This one I put walnuts in it, crushed up walnuts, and yeah, the cream cheese frosting is so good. But part of me is I could just be eating a cheesecake, and it would be better. But anyway, I actually had a really good Biscoff cheesecake the other day. By the other day, it was yesterday. I took a client out, for social support, and she wanted to go get cake, so we went and got cake. It was the first time I'd met this lady, so it was kind of awkward, but it was so good. It was like a Biscoff cheesecake, but it wasn't sickly. It was just it was really sweet, but the perfect amount that once you finish that slice, you're good, but not oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna be sick, because I feel like sometimes this cheesecake sometimes is like that where it's too much and then you feel sick, or it's not enough. It's a bit bland. So it was the perfect amount where you finished it and you were I'm good. So it was really nice. And I just want cheesecake all the time. I'm going through a cheesecake phase, unfortunately. This is Tilly at the moment. Someone's looking after her for me because I didn't bring her with me, and she looks so cuddly. Cute. Got a phone call and listened to a third of a chapter in my book. I'm trying to remember what you were reading. I can't remember. I'm so bad at this. Oh, If To Be Taught If Fortunate? Yeah. Keep forgetting that there's a 150-page minimum for Mystic Readathon. I didn't realize that. Not that I've read anything below that, but whoops. I'm a co-host. I don't remember all the rules. Wow, I didn't realize that was a thing. Where do I now put that in? DNF'd the fight for the Hidden Realms. Never heard of that. Making Girl Giant and the Monkey King better. Well, that's good. It's like a middle grade. It sounds like a middle grade title. Lemon cream cheese frosting. I'm not a huge lemon fan, but I'm happy for you that you like it. Sometimes lemon stuff can be okay, but I'm always just like, this would be better if it just didn't have this lemon in it. I made strawberry cake last week, and I can't wait to make it again. Was it like vanilla, like a sponge cake with like strawberry? Oh, strawberry shortcake is so good. Basically a giant scone with cream and raspberry, the jam. It's like so good. I love how I said raspberry. It's a strawberry shortcake. You know what I meant? Strawberry. It's like so good. No, I wish I made that instead of this cake. There's a minimum idea I might be in trouble with me. Yeah, I didn't realize. I'm sure I did know because I read through everything, but I read through that a while ago now. I probably should have reread the rules, but I was like, I remember, but obviously I don't. I keep reading normally and then being like, I know like that's more like, but I wanted to go. Yeah, both middle grade fantasy. Nice. Very nice. I read a 130-page book with my wretched eyes, no audiobook, and then was like, oh no. I've been really liking just physically reading without audiobooks. So I'm taking advantage of that because that often doesn't happen. But I still have so many other things I want to do. Like my to-do list is so long. So I'm doing a graphic design course at TAFE. It's just a Cert 3, so it's not too hard. But the assignments can be time-consuming, but they're so much fun. So I finished my week's stuff for that today. Then next week I've got like 6 assignments, but they're all very small. Well, actually, no, 3 are quite large. And then, no, actually, there's only 2 small ones. So it's 2 weeks. We get 2 weeks to finish all of that. So I've got to work on that. I have a friend's birthday coming up, so I'm crocheting something for them. And then I'm working on my video still. I've just been basically writing up a massive master list of women's history by year. And it's so much fun, but it's taken me a very long time. So I promise I am going to do this video. It's just, I guess this first one, I just want to get everything ready so that I can kind of go a bit quicker after this because I'll have notes already. And it's just easy to kind of do it all in one because I've got a rhythm and I've got my resources written down and everything. So it's just like a little bit easier. But women are amazing. Like all of these things I keep learning. I'm just like, oh my God. Amazing. So if you have any like women's history, whether it's like about a particular person or an event that's not as well known, that you want me to feature in the video, let me know. I'm going to try and read some books as well that might talk about less known women's history, just so I get a variety, because I feel like a lot of what I'm finding online is very generic. Well, not generic, but stuff that's well known. It's also very US centric. So I'm wanting to get sort of stuff from different countries as well. But yeah, that's taking up a lot of my time as well. So I'm very busy. So physically reading is not happening. And I promise I will read. Nothing to see here. I've got it there to read. But I've got a video. I've got a book I want to read for this video. Because there was a book that was published in 1949, which is apparently was a very big, moment in women's history. You've probably read it, Erin. So I'm like, this thing's smart. Erin will have done it. So I want to read that physically. But I've also got an audiobook to listen to, which is like the history of romance books, which might be interesting because a lot of the references on Wikipedia for the Harlequin and Mills and Boon pages are from that book. So I thought I would actually just like read the book. If I go to my past orders, what was it called? Oh, it's not there. Oh, sorry, the cover's got a hairpin on it, so I thought I bought a hairpin. I was like, oh, that's not it. The second sex. I don't know how to pronounce the author's name, so obviously I'm going to have to learn how to do that. But yeah, so I got that to read. Then I'll read Nothing to See Here. But that's arrived at my house where I currently am not. So I almost finished my arc. It is a bit awkwardly paced, probably 3 stars, but I'll finish it tonight. Be good for points. Yeah, that's what matters. We don't care if your books are bad. We just want the points. I'm joking. We actually do want you to read good books. I like that phrase though, awkwardly paced. Awkwardly and awkward is such a good word. I like left a bit to be desired. I think that that's like a fancy way of being a bitch. Not being a bitch, but just like, I appreciate this, but I don't want to shit on it, so I'm just gonna say this. And it feels like a little bit nicer. You just scraped in. Got home from a massage. Ooh, how many more weeks? I'm so excited. Hope your massage was nice though. The copy is 153 pages. What's this again? To be taught if fortunate, yeah? Is that what you're reading too, Erin? I kind of was thinking about rereading Nothing to See Here this month because I've been so depressed. Oh my gosh, I can like bloody read it. I'll let you know when I'm going to pick it up. I mean, if you are like reading it and encouraging me to read it, I'll probably pick it up earlier. Because I've been thinking I should just sit down and read at least like a chapter every day. But I just don't. I just have so many things I want to do. And then by the end of the day, I'm just like, I haven't read. Well, I will have read via audiobook, but I haven't physically read. But yeah, if you read it, maybe they'll encourage me to read it. And we still have our book of prize stuff to do. I need to get a copy of the first book so I can read it. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Right, you might be a bit earlier though. It tends to happen a lot. Is that it's earlier, especially like your first kid. But good luck. I'm probably not feeling very, very well and comfortable right now that far through, but exciting. Yeah. Yeah. Oof, I can't imagine. It'd be awful. When I used to work at my other job, which was in a aged care facility, so I actually had co-workers because now I'm by myself in the community, but I would actually like work with people. I worked with this girl. She got pregnant twice while I was there. She basically had her kid and then 4 months later got pregnant again or something. I was like, okay. And she told me both times that they were an accident. I was like, you probably shouldn't go telling people that. But I guess do what you want. I don't know. I just don't think that's something that I would tell people. Anyway, where was I going? Yeah, but she worked like really far into her pregnancy, and this is like physical labor. And I would just be working with her, and I'd be like looking at her. I'm like, I don't want you to work. I want to do it all myself, but I can't. I need you to help, but I don't want you to, because you want to I don't know. It was very stressful. I respect to her, but I was like, gosh, I could not. I know. It's gone so quickly. I can't believe it. Let's do it. I can try and pick it up tonight. When I buddy read, though, I don't really tend to be like, we read these sections at the same time. We just read it and then chat about it. So I'll try and start it tonight. Maybe I can start it in the next sprint. But I think I'm going to put my audiobook on and work on my thing for my video. They'll probably induce me in the 39th week. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like most people I know that have had babies recently end up having them a week or two early for being induced as well. I think they're very keen to kind of get them out these days. They're like, let's get this baby out now. So, yeah. Shall we do another sprint? It probably will be the last one. So I don't know if someone else wants to take over and do sprints after me, because it'll only be like 6 here. But yeah, just because I'm at my parents, I don't really want to sprint too long, and like my dad will be here by then, and like as I said, I don't really want him to be like, what's Meredith doing? Talking to herself in the bedroom. It's just like, it's just not something I want to experience. I can't imagine being that kind of work. Yeah. I had like mad respect for her, like, but when I'd work with her, I'd be so stressed. I'm like, can you just, I remember I was like, if you like go into labor, I'm gonna be no help to you. Like, so you're aware. Because we'd like go off to work together, and I'd be like, I'm just gonna probably panic and pass out. She's like, okay, thanks. Yeah. It's just from what I've seen, I don't actually know that many people that have had kids. It's probably like, I'm basing this off like 3 people, but yeah. Okay, well, how about we sprint to 1:15? So it's a little bit under 45 minutes, and then yeah, that will probably be the last one, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do like another half hour. Sorry, also if I seem like I'm looking at my nose, it's because my nose is weird and I'm like a little bit worried. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but this nostril is like thinner and like squashed in and like swollen. Sorry, but like look at that. It's concerning me. I don't know why one of my nostrils is really thin, and I just feel like it's getting kind of noticeable. In the morning, like it's basically completely blocked off, and then it like gets less. I don't know. I should go to the doctor. It's concerning. It's been doing this for years, but these last few months it's gotten really bad to the point that I'm like noticing it. Like I just feel like my nose looks weird. Like this just looks. No, this one just looks so. I don't know what it is. I'm like concerned. Yeah, sorry if I keep looking at my nose. I'm being egotistical, but I'm also like concerned and stressed. Hi, you joined just as we were looking at my nose. I am so sorry. Deviated septum. I feel like I've looked up lots of things, but I don't know. There's lots of things that look like this, so I don't really know what it is exactly. Sometimes I'm just like really stressed. It's like something really bad, like cancer, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die. And then I proceed to not go to the doctor, even though I'm stressed. Yeah, like it could be this, because this is what it looks like. I don't know, like, what causes this or what I need to do. Because some of the things I looked up, you're just like stuck with it. I was like, oh my gosh, please no. Apparently more common than not having one. Yeah, I need to go to the doctor. Because you never know, it could like be something really bad, and that's what I always think whenever something changes in my body. Yeah. Just keep looking at my nose. I'll look like Tyrion Lannister, that's fine. As long as I can still breathe okay. Because it's just a problem, like sometimes I really am struggling to breathe because I often get blocked nostrils because of my allergies, and so like for some reason it's often my normal, like my okay nostril that's blocked. And so all I've got is this nostril that's like, in the mornings, it's like there's barely any, like it's just like completely swollen and then it goes down. So I can like barely breathe. And it's really annoying, especially when you're trying to sleep. It's just like you gotta have your mouth open, and I don't really like doing that because my jaw gets small and I drool and I snore. Terrible. Surely you can still smell, right? I don't know. My mind just goes to Tyrion Lannister, and I'm like, well, Peter Dinklage is hot, so. But in the show, he doesn't lose his nose. Just fun fact. But in the book he does. Okay, well, I ended up talking for a lot longer, so now we're actually going to go till 25 past. So I'm terrible. Not 20. Yeah, 25. Wait. We're going to go to 15 to 20 past. Yeah? So bad at this. Put a lovely slideshow up. No one said if they liked it. Ow. Put like half an hour into that terrible pictures I put together. Yeah, right? But I just don't. And then I'm like, oh, it's going to cost money. And then the doctor I see is like young guy, and I get like anxious around young men. When I say young men, like he's my age probably, but I'm just like I had this weird thing in between my boobs. It looked awful. I think it was a spider bite. It was awful. But I didn't want to go to the doctor because I'm like, I have to show him between my boobs. I was like, I don't want him to see this gross, weird thing in between my boobs. It went away, so yeah, it was like the worst place. I was like, seriously, why did a spider bite me here? I don't even know if it was a spider bite, but I'm assuming it was because it kind of looked like one. Anyway, let's chat at 20 past. Let me just, what did I do last time? This. Yeah. Okay. Why is that? There we go. Okay, we will chat at 20 past. Hi everyone. How did we go? That was the last sprint. Because it's 6:20 now, so I'm gonna be having tea soon and hanging out with my parents. But I'm happy I still got to sprint for a decent amount of time. I feel like 3 hours and 20 minutes is small compared to a lot of people that sprint, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I got the cakes out of the oven, and then I listened to some more of this book. I'm on chapter 53 now. I've got an hour and 39 minutes left. I just don't know how I still have that long to go when nothing is happening. Anyway, and yeah, so after this, after the sprints end, I'm gonna go make the frosting for the cake, which is exciting. Yeah, how did everybody else go in that last sprint? Finished my book, still don't know what I'm gonna rate it, but I'll have to think about it. Also watch an episode of Spy Family. I love that that's your newest obsession. That's delightful. Also, I feel really hungry. I've barely eaten today, I just realized. I forget to eat sometimes. Go to page 40, and please do not touch this exhibit by Jen Campbell. I like it even more than her last collection of poetry. Ooh, very nice. I just remember that person in Suffer-a-thon was like, no offense, but I'm not going to read your poetry. I was like, this is so good. Yeah, just in case anyone else still wants to say how they went before we go. But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the Mystic Readathon. I am, even though I haven't read a huge amount. I haven't read a lot of books, but they've been pretty big. That's what she's saying. But yeah, they've been pretty long, so it's got a lot of points at least. But I'm definitely not reading a huge amount, which I'm not really doing it all this year because was my goal was to read less because I was reading too much and I couldn't remember what I was reading. So I'm much happier kind of reading less. But when I read books like this, I'm pretty happy with not remembering, to be honest. But yeah, I guess no one else is gonna say goodbye. That's fine. I guess just Amy and Erin are the true ones. It's so sad not being able to have Tracy here today. I'm just looking back, I don't think Tracy was here at all, right? Must be busy. I hope Tracy's okay. But yeah, it's probably like the first sprint I've ever done without Tracy here. I feel so sad. It feels wrong. There are a series of poems that are letters back and forth between doctors treating her as a child and so heartbreakingly dehumanizing, even though people clearly do care for her. Yeah, language is important, people. For sure. A big thing is like talking over the person when they are very capable of speaking for themselves. And whether they are or not, you should still address them. That's a big thing. I know. I need to just keep sprinting until Tracy gets here and then I can end the sprint. Alrighty, well, I'll catch you all. She's had a big day today. Hopefully it's because she's still... Oh, cute! That's very sweet. Yeah, so I'll head off now and hopefully I'll see a bunch of you for whenever I'm sprinting next week. I don't remember when it is. I think it's Saturday. Maybe the same time. Yeah, it was lovely having you all here. And thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you liked my werewolf slideshow for the sprints. And yeah, I'm sure someone else will be sprinting in the meantime that I'll be able to chat with you all there and the Discord.